my name's Ina and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing a not a back to school makeup tutorial. I was actually planning on doing like a back to school makeup tutorial or makeup tips, but I really got sick, as in I got dead sick, and I just couldn't do it. So now I will just be doing some makeup for school tips for colegialas, or wash day makeup tutorial. Probably that's what I will call this video. So this is going to be a talk through tutorial, since I really want to show you tips and tricks on what you can do to make your makeup last the whole day for college students. Now basically for college, you don't really even have to apply makeup. Me personally, when I was in college, I only applied powder, tinted lip balm, and mascara for every day. And I just wish that I had the knowledge that I have right now, so that I would know what products to use to make my makeup last the whole day, especially in college. Like some classrooms would not be air conditioned, so it would be really hot. Plus you have to commute. If you are a dakilang commutera na colegiala. I know I think my intro took 1 minute long. So yeah, anyway, let's get started. Alright, so first off, if you are just a colegiala, most likely a number of you or a majority of you would be commuters, right? Or dakilang commuteras. Like myself, when I was in college, I rode the jeepney, I rode the ferry boat, minsan taxi kung may budget, minsan V-hire or van, minsan bus, I rode everything. Lahat na try ko. And I just wish that I already knew what primers was at that time, so that my makeup would stay on like when I reach school. Because sometimes I would apply my makeup in the house, and then when I reach school, wala na. Nahulas na yung makeup or yung powder because it was just super hot in the jeepney or in whatever mode of transportation I took. First tip that I would share with you is to apply a primer beforehand or before any of your makeup. Apply your primer after you have cleansed, toned, and moisturized your face, okay? This is the Quick Effects No Shine Mattifier, and it says here that it absorbs oil to control shine for a smooth matte finish, conceals fine lines and pores for visibly radiant skin instantly. I really like this because it does help to control the oils on my face, and you know I have a greasy face, so this really helps me out a lot. I would recommend this one because it is very easy to find. You can find this in Watson's or in SM department store for only 89 pesos. So we're just going to take a tiny amount of this one, probably just that much. Because for primers, you don't need a lot. If you put a lot of primer on your face, it would defeat the purpose of applying a primer. So I just like to concentrate this on the center of my face where I need it, or where you get oily easily. And a tip that I would recommend is to apply the primer on the areas where your foundation, BB cream, or concealer usually settles, like here on the sides of the nose, on the laugh lines, sides of the mouth. So once you have your primer on, you would want to work on your base. Now for college students, the base that I would recommend is a BB cream. This is my favorite BB cream by far. It is the Misha Perfect Cover BB cream. It gives a decent amount of coverage, it controls the oils, it doesn't look cakey throughout the day, and it lasts the whole day as well. Plus this one has SPF 42 PA++, which is also one of the reasons why I love it so much. However, this can be quite expensive for a college girl. I know when I was in college, I probably would not have been able to purchase this one because lambera, Mr. College. So instead of that, an alternative BB cream that is also very nice is the Pond's Flawless White BB cream. I know this only costs like 200 plus pesos, probably 299 pesos, but they have a smaller one for only 100 plus pesos. This also has a decent amount of coverage, also has SPF 30 PA++, and it has a lot of skin benefits. That's also one of the reasons why I would recommend a BB cream, since if you use a BB cream, you would do like a 2-in-1 process. You would already have your moisturizer here, and you would already have a great base and great coverage as well. Plus, a lot of other skin benefits that your particular BB cream has. I also have another alternative here. This is the Z8 Total Hydration BB Cream UV White. This has SPF 50. This is also very nice. It controls oil, lasts the whole day. However, the shades can run pretty light. It's just such a bummer because most Filipinas cannot use this because it runs too light for their skin tone. But if you have a fair skin tone, then this would be a good BB cream for you. That only cost me probably 199 pesos. And finally, a great alternative that I can share with you. This is from a local brand. It's the Bilena Advanced BB Cream, and I got mine in this pink tube. This has a pink undertone. Now if you get the violet one, that has a yellow undertone and it suits Filipina skin tones better. This one I would recommend to you 100% for all the colegialas out there because it's very affordable. I think it's only 200 something pesos and it already has 50 ml here. It also works great in controlling the oils on my face. It doesn't look cakey on my skin as long as I blend it really well, and it has great coverage, which is one of the reasons why I love it so much. So for today, the BB cream that I will use is the Pond's BB cream. You can apply this using your fingers, using your sponge, or using a brush. For me, my favorite way of applying this is using a brush just because I don't like getting my fingers dirty. So first I like to just dot that all over my face just using my fingers and then just blend away. You're not blessed with awesome skin. If you were blessed with acne and pimples and pimple marks, then I would recommend a concealer. Don't pack on too much of the BB cream since that would just make you look cakey and it would just feel heavy on your skin. Instead, spot conceal with a full coverage concealer. This is the concealer that I would recommend. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer. I have a review of this one on my channel and I will put a link in the description box below. But to tell you, it conceals all of your pimples, all the pimple scars, and it conceals the under eye area really well as well. This just runs too dark for my under eye area, so I have to use a lighter concealer. This is my e.l.f. Tone Correcting Concealer, and this is perfect for your under eye area. Since this concealer has a very thin consistency, it doesn't cake up the under eye area, and it's just perfect. So for today, I'll probably just correct my under eye area with the LA Girl Pro Concealer and just spot conceal with this one. Just apply this on the areas where you have your pimple marks or your pimples or whatever you want to conceal. And then just blend everything out. Usually for college, I wouldn't recommend that you apply a lot of makeup like every day. But if there's that one day where, you know, maybe you have a class with a cutie guy and you want to impress that someone, you want to look good for that someone. Well, I know it worked for me since Kenneth and I were actually classmates in college and we had a lot of classes together during first year college, but he had a girlfriend at that time, so, but you know, we were already friends and we were already texting each other, and for me that was very killing. We had our summer love that summer and everything turned out well. We're still together after 7 years. Alright, so once you have the coverage that you want for your concealer, I personally like to apply a lighter concealer or a highlighter on my under eye area since that really helps brighten up the whole look. It helps you look more awake and more radiant. And I like to drag the concealer up here on my temples just to help give me a more lifted look. Now you don't want to apply a lighter concealer only on your under eye area. You'd want it to be more distributed. You want the light to be distributed all throughout your face. So apply that on the center of your face as well. For the under eye area, you want the lightness to be distributed more towards here on the inner corners of your eyes. As what you can see, I put more concealer here since that is really where most of the darkness is located, or most of the blues and the purples are located. So after you have the coverage that you want and after you've achieved the most flawless face that you are able to achieve, you would want to set all the hard work that you have done I personally like using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. However, this can be a bit hard to find since it's only available in online shops. This really controls the oils on your face and it helps give you a more mattified look all throughout the day. A local alternative that I have found is the San Age Defense Powder. I only bought this for 155 pesos, so xoxo budget for us colegialas feeler. For the colegialas out there. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It has a powder puff inside and you can basically just use the powder puff and just press the powder on your face like this, just so that our BB cream and our concealer doesn't move, doesn't slip and slide, and to really lock them in place. Para naman hindi baliwala lahat ng ginawa natin sa ating face, diba? So after that, we would want to work on our brows. Personally, for me, when I was in college, I did not care about my brows that much. I did not even fill them in. I didn't know what a spoolie was, so I didn't really brush them out, but brushing your brows can really help give you the shape that you want for your brows. And personally for me, if I'm going to school, I would not spend like 20 minutes on my brows because my brows take so long to do. Just make sure to have them groomed, and I will have a brow grooming tutorial up for everyone so that you don't have to spend 20 minutes every day to do your brows, okay? I don't know, that's just me. That's just my personal preference. Don't hate me for that. After that, you could just go ahead and take your lash curler and curl your lashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do that. I know it looks scary, but it will give you very nice curl. See? One tip that I can share with you is if you curl your lashes on this eye for 5 seconds, curl your lashes on this eye for 5 seconds as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get the same level of curlness. And then after that, what you want to do is just apply a nice volumizing mascara. Today I am using the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes XS. It looks like this. Now, if you want to apply eyeliner, go ahead, but I think for me, for colegialas who are always in a hurry, I don't think it's very practical to wear an eyeliner, so I'm just gonna skip that part. And I like to apply my mascara in a zigzag motion like what I'm doing right now, because I feel like it helps in coating every single lash, and it also helps in separating my lashes. I just applied 2 coats of mascara on my upper lashes, and now for my lower lash, you can choose between a white eye pencil or you can always apply a nude eye pencil. If you want to get that really nice bright eye effect, go for the white one. It will really make your eyes look animated. See, it just makes your eyes look so much bigger. And then you can also add this on the inner corners of your eyes to help brighten up that area really well. And then go ahead and use your ring finger and just blend that in. See how much of a difference that gave? Just makes you look even more awake, and don't we all love that, ladies? Now apply 1 layer of mascara on your lower lashes. This mascara for my lower lashes. By the way, girls, for choosing your mascara, I would recommend a waterproof mascara, especially if you're commuting, because there was this one time I was commuting, I was with my friend and sumakay kami ng jeep, and then it was raining and I had black spots all over my face because of my mascara. It was not waterproof. So that's just a funny story right there. So choose a waterproof mascara. Now, we are going to apply some blush. This is the blush that I would recommend for you colegialas out there. This is the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo. This is in the shade St. Lucia. They have a lot of shades available, but I think this is just suitable for a lot of skin tones. As you can see, I have hit pan. I love this Blush and Bronzer Duo so much. It's just a great blush and bronzer for everyday use. I love it. It's also very affordable. You can find this in e.l.f. counters for only, I think, 250 pesos. If you think 250, so each one must only be 125 pesos. So that's a great deal. Alright, first I like to use the bronzer. Girl, bronzer. Apply some darkness here to make your face look slim, or to make you look slim, and just for that nice sun-kissed glow. We all want that glow, right? So I just like to bronze up my whole face, and I like to apply the bronzer here on the hollows of my cheeks. And I just like to use a big brush like this one. This is actually a powder brush, but it's shaped like a big paddle brush. As you can see, this is my favorite brush for bronzing up my face. And that's just the way I like to apply it. See the difference? And same rule with the highlighter or with the light concealer. If you applied it here, you might also want to apply it on the perimeter of your face, just to make it look more natural and less weird. This can also mask a large forehead. If you have a wider forehead like me, you can also apply that here on the hairline, on the forehead, and on the temples as well. And also on the double chin, or here under your jaw, or on the jawline, to help diminish this icky thing right here. And then I just like to wipe off my brush and apply my blush with the same brush. So we're just going to use the blush that comes in the duo and just tap off the excess and apply that on the apples of the cheeks. This blush has a bit of gold specks of glitters on it, just very fine glitters actually, and it looks really great since it gives some glow to your face without it being too overwhelming. And now all we need is a lipstick. Now for college, I would recommend a nude lipstick since you don't want to keep looking at the mirror to check if you have lipstick on your teeth and to see if you still have your lipstick on or if it's already faded on the inner part and it just looks like a lip liner. So I would recommend a nude lipstick since it's very easy to wear and it wears out beautifully, if you know what I mean. So this is one of my favorite nude lipsticks, which is also super affordable. This is the Sansan High Definition Lipstick in the shade Nude Brown. Also, this lipstick smells super great. It smells really nice and it's very affordable. Did you hear that sneeze? That was a loud ass sneeze. And there you have it. That's our finished Kolehiyala look. And if you want your makeup to stay in place for the good amount of the day, I would recommend using a setting spray. This is the cheapest or the most affordable setting spray that I have seen here in the Philippines. It's the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. However, you can only purchase this online. I will have a link of where I purchased it for only 168 pesos. Just give your face a few spritzes. Just let it dry and you're good to go. Alright, so now that we're finished with the makeup tutorial, let's go ahead and move on to the hair tutorial. Alright guys, so that ends this makeup tutorial. So if you enjoyed watching or if you found it helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos, and please do comment down below if you have any video requests or any questions for me. I will be happy to answer to all of your comments. I love reading your comments and I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already to help this plump caterpillar to become a butterfly. So yeah, thank you again so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Mwah. Bad eyesight. Can't even tell if I'm in focus or not. Very barely. Excuse me. So I just like to concentrate. So yeah. You local alter.